Welcome back to our HealthBeat Special COVID-19 research. People who test positive for coronavirus have the opportunity to participate in a study with Stanford Health. I spoke with a patient who decided to take part. Kendra Simmonsma tested positive for COVID-19 in July. Most of her symptoms, including body aches and a fever, went away after a week, but she says she didn't feel fully recovered for nearly 3 weeks.
I quarantined the amount of time, the 14 days, but I really felt like 100% better by day 20. And I did, interestingly enough, I did lose my sense of smell after I had recovered. And then also, interestingly, I now seem to be losing my hair, which someone told me that may or may not be related to COVID.
Now that she's fully recovered, she's hoping to help further research into COVID-19 by participating in Stanford Health's COVID-19 registry.
This is to learn more about the mechanisms of the COVID infection, the effect that people's underlying medical condition might have on it, and the possible development of both diagnostics and therapeutics for the disease.
The study started in April, and Stanford Health Dr. Susan Hoover says there's a lot of interest from people in participating.
They would just need to allow us access to their information, to their medical records, to collect information like about their demographics or other illnesses that they may have.
Patients can also choose to include a blood sample for further testing. Simmonsma decided to do both.
And so I wanted to be able to contribute to future ways to help treat and possibly even cure the virus for other people, my children, my mother, my father, other people who have comorbidities.
She says participating was an easy decision and encourages others to do so as well.
We are interested in all kinds of things having to do with COVID. So it could be in understanding why people got sick or who's at more risk. It could be understanding the effects of various treatments, or certainly it could be understanding ways to help people recover faster.
COVID-19 testing plays a critical role in dealing with the pandemic. I spoke with Stanford Health officials to find out just how many tests they're performing a day and what people can expect as flu season arrives. It wasn't long ago that Stanford Health reached a milestone in COVID-19 testing, performing 50,000 tests. Since reaching that milestone in June, that number has increased significantly.
So at this point, we're actually approaching 200,000 tests performed within our Stanford Health footprint.
Dan Ingmanson is the senior director for Stanford Laboratories. He says about 2,200 tests are being performed at the Central Reference Lab per day, making supplies a focal point.
When we look at more of our batch solutions, which is 80% of the testing we do, those supplies are, I wouldn't say readily available. We do run into shortages, but what we've done is we've diversified with 4 different manufacturers to allow us to continue to produce a high quality and also a high quantity of tests on a daily basis.
Capacity is currently being expanded by 5,000 square feet at the Central Reference Lab to make sure diagnostics are available come flu season. What he's calling a game changer this flu season, though, is a new test.
Our partner, though, did just receive FDA approval for a quad test they're calling, which includes a SARS-CoV-2, basically to detect the COVID-19 virus. It also includes influenza A and influenza B and an RSV.
The FDA says combination tests offer several advantages, only requiring a single sample from patients, resulting in less supplies such as swabs and PPE being used.
Now that is FDA approved, over the next 6 weeks or so, we will be rolling that out to many of our hospital locations in order to have that bedside test when available. That's been our biggest challenge up to this point.
Conquering these challenges is all thanks to teamwork, with patient care the top priority.
Our response has been phenomenal. I can't be prouder of our organization and our team members that have contributed to get us to where we are today.
Stay with us. We're back right after this.